Hello everyone. As September 16th, 2025 arrives, the big question is, what kind of winter are we in for? Across the country, people are already planning, whether it's prepping for snow, booking holidays, or just hoping for a mild season. This year, a major climate pattern is set to shape our winter La Niña. Meteorologists are piecing together clues trying to predict if we'll see intense storms, deep freezes, or a gentler season. Your experience will depend a lot on where you live. From snowy Colorado to sunny Florida, every region has its own story. We'll break down what the experts are saying, look at the science, and explain what it means for you. Get ready for a region-by-region forecast, practical tips, and a clear guide to help you prepare. So grab a warm drink, and let's dive into what winter 2025 to 2026 might bring. When it comes to predicting what winter will bring, we turn to some of the most trusted names in weather forecasting. At the forefront is NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Their teams of expert meteorologists work around the clock, using advanced technology and years of experience to analyze the atmosphere and oceans. NOAA's state-of-the-art weather center is a hub of activity, where data streams in from satellites, buoys, and weather stations across the globe. Alongside NOAA, there's another classic source many Americans rely on: the Farmers' Almanacs. These time-honored publications have been offering seasonal outlooks for generations, blending folklore, astronomy, and long-standing observation. NOAA's approach is rooted in cutting-edge science, using powerful supercomputers to run complex models that simulate the Earth's climate. Their forecasts are built on a foundation of real-time data and scientific rigor. Meanwhile, the almanacs draw from centuries of tradition, combining historical weather patterns with time-tested formulas. It's a blend of old wisdom and modern curiosity. This year, both NOAA and the almanacs are focused on one major player: La Niña. This powerful climate pattern forms in the Pacific Ocean and has the ability to shape weather across the entire planet. During a La Niña event, strong trade winds push warm surface water westward, away from the Americas. This allows colder, deeper water to well up along the Pacific coast, changing the temperature balance of the ocean. This shift in ocean temperatures disrupts the atmosphere above, causing the jet stream, the high-altitude river of air that steers storms, to change its usual path. As a result, storms and cold air are redirected across the United States in new and sometimes unpredictable ways. Typically, La Niña winters mean colder and wetter conditions for the northern parts of the country. Cities in the Midwest and around the Great Lakes often see more snow and ice, while the Pacific Northwest braces for heavy precipitation and chilly temperatures. Meanwhile, the southern states, from California to Florida, tend to experience warmer, drier winters. The Sun Belt often enjoys mild days and less rainfall, which can be a relief for some, but also raises concerns about drought. So if you live in the Pacific Northwest or near the Great Lakes, get ready for the possibility of more snow and challenging winter weather. Snowplows and shovels will be in high demand. In contrast, the Sunbelt states can expect a season of sunshine and dry skies, with outdoor activities continuing well into the winter months. But it's important to remember, every La Niña is different. Meteorologists are keeping a close eye on the Pacific, monitoring just how strong this year's event will become and how it might interact with other climate factors. Despite their different methods, both NOAA and the Farmers' Almanacs agree, La Niña is the main force shaping this winter's outlook. Their forecasts may differ in detail, but the headline is the same. Understanding how La Niña works is key to preparing for what's ahead. Whether you're planning a ski trip, getting your home ready for cold snaps, or just hoping for a mild winter, knowing the science behind the forecast can help you stay one step ahead. So let's take a closer look at how La Niña could impact your region this winter, from coast to coast. The story of this winter starts in the vast Pacific Ocean, but its effects will ripple out, touching every corner of the nation. Stay tuned as we break down what you can expect in the months ahead. If you're in the Northeast or Mid-Atlantic, brace yourself. La Niña points to a cold, snowy winter. The jet stream will dip often, letting in blasts of Arctic air and setting the stage for frequent snowstorms. Nor'easters and clippers could bring heavy snow and strong winds, especially to cities like Boston and New York. Expect more days below average temperatures and prepare for tricky commutes and possible travel disruptions. The Farmer's Almanac calls it shivery and snowy, so get your snow removal plan ready now. While there will be some thaws, the dominant theme is a traditional full-blown winter. Prepare for classic snow days and the kind of winter New Englanders remember. The key, get ready early and stay flexible as conditions change. This year, the Midwest faces a winter divided in two, each half with its own story to tell. As the cold season approaches, the region braces for a dramatic split, with weather patterns drawing a line across the heartland. In the upper Midwest, places like Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, and northern Illinois, residents should prepare for a classic winter, marked by relentless cold and frequent heavy snowfalls. Arctic air will sweep down from Canada, bringing with it bone-chilling temperatures and turning towns into winter wonderlands, but also making daily life a challenge. Lake effect snow will be a major player, especially for cities hugging the Great Lakes. Buffalo and Grand Rapids could see blizzards that dump feet of snow in just a few days, snarling traffic and closing schools. For those living near the lakes, shoveling out after a storm may become a weekly routine. The Old Farmer's Almanac, a trusted source for generations, is calling for a particularly tough winter in this northern zone. Their forecast suggests that the cold and snow will linger, making it a season to remember or endure. Meanwhile, the southern Midwest, covering Missouri, Kansas, and southern Indiana, will experience a different kind of winter. Here, the weather will be unpredictable, with wild swings between bitter cold and sudden, almost spring-like thaws. One day might bring a snowstorm, the next a drenching rain, followed by a freeze that turns everything to ice. In this region, the path of each storm can mean the difference between a foot of snow, a layer of ice, or just a cold rain. Residents will need to stay alert as conditions can change in a matter of hours, making travel and daily routines unpredictable. Flexibility is key. One day you'll need a snow shovel, the next an umbrella. It's wise to keep both handy by the door, ready for whatever the sky decides to deliver. More than ever, it's important to pay close attention to local forecasts. Meteorologists will be working overtime to track fast-moving systems and sudden changes, helping families plan their days and stay safe. This winter promises to be a roller coaster ride, never boring, always full of surprises. From blizzards to thaws, from icy mornings to unexpected sunny afternoons, the only constant will be change itself. Preparation is everything. Stock up on essentials, pack a winter emergency kit for your car, and dress in layers to handle both deep freezes and surprise warm-ups. Being ready for anything will make the season safer and less stressful. Heating bills may rise as temperatures drop, and travel could be disrupted by snow, ice, or sudden thaws. Planning ahead, whether it's for your commute or your budget, will help you weather whatever comes your way. The only certainty this winter is uncertainty. Stay alert, keep your boots by the door, and be ready to adapt at a moment's notice. In the Midwest, winter is all about adapting, coming together as a community, helping neighbors, and facing the season's challenges with resilience and good humor. No matter what the weather brings, Midwesterners know how to make the best of it. For much of the South, from Texas to Florida, expect a mild winter thanks to La Niña. Most southern states will see warmer than average temperatures and lower heating costs. The deep south in Florida will be drier, but the Tennessee Valley and Southeast could see more rain than snow. Flooding is a concern in rainy areas, so keep those rain boots handy. Still, even a mild winter can bring a surprise cold snap or ice storm. So have a plan for pipes, plants, and pets. Florida and the Gulf Coast will be warm and dry, great for tourists, but raising wildfire and water concerns. The South's winter, mostly pleasant, but always keep an eye out for the unexpected. Stay prepared for both rain and the rare freeze. The West will see a dramatic split this winter. The Pacific Northwest, Washington, Oregon, and northern Idaho can expect a cold, wet season with steady storms and deep mountain snow. Ski resorts will celebrate, but cities like Seattle will see plenty of gray, rainy days. This wet weather is crucial for water supplies. Meanwhile, California, Nevada, Arizona, and the Southwest will be much drier and warmer. Drought and wildfire risks will rise, and ski resorts may struggle for snow. The West story: the North gets water and snow, the South hopes for a few lucky storms. Water conservation will be more important than ever. Remember, long-range forecasts are guides, not guarantees. Meteorologists use global patterns like La Niña to predict the season's general theme, not daily details. Wildcards, like sudden stratospheric warming or a rogue polar vortex, can shake things up. Think of the forecast as a game plan, not a play-by-play. Surprises happen. A mild winter can still bring a blizzard, and a cold forecast can have warm spells. Use these outlooks to prepare for the most likely conditions in your area. Stay tuned to local forecasts for the details that matter day to day. If you're in the Northeast, prep for snow. In the Southwest, conserve water. The best defense is staying informed and ready for change. Technology makes it easy. Use weather apps and alerts. Preparation, not prediction, is your best tool. Being prepared for winter is about smart planning and taking a few simple steps ahead of time. It's not just about bracing for the cold, but making sure your family, home, and even your neighbors are ready for whatever winter brings. Preparation can make all the difference when the temperature drops and the snow starts to fall. Start by putting together an emergency kit. Include essentials like flashlights, extra batteries, a hand crank radio for weather updates, first aid supplies, any necessary medications, non-perishable food, and enough water for several days. Don't forget to add personal items like prescription glasses, important documents, and a list of emergency contacts. Having these supplies ready means you won't be caught off guard if the power goes out or roads become impassable. Add plenty of blankets and warm layers for everyone in your household. Pack extra hats, gloves, and scarves in an easy-to-reach spot. Staying warm is crucial, especially if you lose heat during a storm. Consider keeping a set of warm clothes in your emergency kit as well. Prep your home before the first freeze arrives. Disconnect garden hoses to prevent pipes from bursting, seal drafts around windows and doors with weather stripping, and have your furnace serviced to ensure it's working efficiently. Check insulation in attics and basements to keep the cold out and the warmth in. Test your smoke and carbon monoxide detectors and replace batteries if needed. These devices are especially important in winter, when heating systems are running and the risk of carbon monoxide exposure increases. Make sure everyone in your home knows what the alarms sound like and what to do if they go off. For winter travel, make sure your car is ready for the season. Check your tires for proper tread and pressure, test your battery, and top off antifreeze. Keep a winter car kit in your trunk with an ice scraper, a small shovel, sand or kitty litter for traction, jumper cables, a flashlight, and warm clothes or an emergency blanket. These items can be lifesavers if you get stuck or stranded. If you do become stranded, stay with your vehicle for shelter and warmth. Run the engine occasionally to stay warm, but make sure the exhaust pipe is clear of snow to prevent carbon monoxide buildup. Use your phone to call for help and let someone know your location. Always check the weather forecast before heading out, and avoid unnecessary trips when conditions are bad. It's better to postpone travel than risk getting caught in a dangerous situation. Let friends or family know your route and expected arrival time if you must travel. Look out for your neighbors, especially those who are elderly, have mobility issues, or live alone. Offer to help with groceries, shoveling snow, or just check in to make sure they're safe and warm. A small act of kindness can make a big difference during winter storms. Don't forget about your pets. Limit their outdoor time during extreme cold, and always wipe their paws after walks to remove ice, salt, and chemicals. Make sure they have a warm, dry place to rest indoors, and never leave them outside for extended periods. A little preparation now means a safer, more comfortable winter for everyone in your household. You'll have peace of mind knowing you're ready for whatever comes your way, and you can focus on enjoying the season together. Community spirit and simple steps go a long way. When everyone pitches in, neighborhoods become safer and more resilient. Share tips and resources with friends and family and encourage others to prepare as well. Stay ready, stay safe, and help each other out. With a little planning and teamwork, you can make this winter a safe and memorable one for your family and your community. That's your first look at winter 2025 to 2026. La Niña will shape a cold, snowy north and a milder, drier south. The west is split wet in the northwest, dry in the southwest. Use these forecasts as a guide, but always check your local weather for the latest updates. Make sure your emergency kit is stocked, your home is ready, and your travel plans are flexible. Enjoy the beauty of winter, snowfalls, cozy nights, and holiday cheer by being prepared. Stay informed, stay safe, and focus on what matters most. We'll keep you updated as the season unfolds. Let's get ready for winter together.